Good morning. I'm Wanda Bruches, the Executive Director of the Mid-York Library System, and we're here to record the team that for the Seed and Grow video.
I'm Katie McCauley. I'm the Technology Librarian at Mid-York.
I'm Jocelyn Ireland. I'm the Digital Literacy Librarian from Utica Public Library.
I'm Heather Ertz. I'm the Collections and Materials Librarian here at Mid-York.
I'm Ann DeBragio, the Director of the Kirkland Town Library.
Thank
And
you.
together, we are all awesome.
You are very awesome. That's right. So thank you. We'll go ahead and start the questions. Katie, could you please describe your team's project?
Of course. Our project initially started as a need for a mobile website. As we started looking at creating a more mobile-friendly site for our catalog and for our Mid-York landing page, we realized that we were working with kind of a boring color scheme, and this led to a whole rebranding and a new logo for Mid-York.
Thank you. Could you also tell us why you want to do this project, in addition to what you just mentioned?
Our original website is not mobile friendly. If you're looking at it on a smartphone or on a tablet, it's very, very difficult. There's a lot of pinching and zooming and trying to see what you're tapping or clicking on. There were some patron complaints that it was not very user friendly, so we knew that there was a demand for a mobile friendly website. We also wanted to be a better leader in the community for more advanced technology.
Great, thank you. And so what did you want your project to achieve?
At the end, we were hoping to have a brand new website that we could unveil, something that would look really fantastic on the tiny screen of a smartphone. But as it expanded, we also want to have a new logo and a really new, fresh color scheme.
Thank you. So Heather, did you succeed?
You know, I think it's really in process. We've made a lot of strides. We've chosen a logo. We're now working on other steps in terms of color and creating the content for the website. You know, we haven't completed it by the end of ILEAD, but I think since we've committed so much time and money into it, I see that we will make strides and complete it.
So, and what would you think were your biggest successes and your challenges?
You know, I think the biggest challenge was finding consensus. You know, we found that our patrons and our directors all had very different opinions and strong opinions, and trying to find the happy medium, I think, is the biggest challenge. I think the biggest success is that we have found our logo, and that's the biggest step into making the next round of processes in the website design.
Great. And with the benefit of hindsight, what would you change about the original project's concept?
You know, I think in hindsight, we didn't realize what a big process this would be in terms of creating the website. I think we just thought it would be creating a mobile website. And in the end, it really became about creating a whole new brand as well as the new website to really fit the needs of our customers.
Thank you. So Anne, do you think the project can be used by any library anywhere?
I don't think our project necessarily could, but I think the process that we went through, every library nowadays has a website, and we all need to look at its relevancy and how people are using it. So I think a lot of the pre-questions that we discussed, what content's necessary, who really uses the website, who are your really key audiences, your directors, your trustees, Mid-York staff, where do you even want to start looking at a website? And we ended up looking at the logo, and I think because the logo is kind of that unifying piece that's very visual and that allows you to say, yes, this is what it's supposed to be about. So I think those pieces any other library could use.
Good. And do you want libraries to replicate this project, build on it, redo it from scratch?
Well, I don't think they would have to redo it from scratch because I do think we have sort of laid a path for them to follow. I don't think you would want to duplicate our website at all, or Mid-York's, because it should really reflect what you're all about in your own communities. But I definitely think that we could help them, and it could maybe build on sort of the foundation questions that we went through.
Thank you. Jocelyn, what are the next steps for your project?
Sure. Our immediate next step would be to meet with our designer, Romanelli, and view their newest logo designs and their color scheme, and hopefully we'll be able to approve it in a timely manner. And then I feel like the real work begins after we finally get our logo, our color scheme. We actually have to do, the original project would be to create the mobile friendly website, and that's going to be a very time consuming process, reviewing content and looking at design layouts. It's going to be a big project coming up too, and then rolling out the whole rebrand, the whole new website to the community.
So, what were your top 3 resources that the team used during this process?
We had to have capital, we had to have money to pay for our designer for the new logo. We used SurveyMonkey quite a bit to get the community's input, and directors, library board members, just to get their input on the new logo. And then finally our designer, which was Romanelli.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.